After many years, we made the trip down to Louisiana, Missouri, and we were hunting for MoMo. This town was stalked by MoMo in 1972.
She heard her younger brother screaming. And she looked out and she saw this thing, this big, hairy, ugly, stinky thing, standing over by the side of the woods there on Star Hill. It's just a fascinating story. It's still fascinating to us because it is that mystery. We don't know.
We are here right now. We're gonna do some investigating. We're gonna interview people. We're gonna interview the man, Brent Engel himself. Gonna be a couple interviews this episode. We're gonna go hunt for Bigfoot tonight on Marzoff Hill, also known as Star Hill. We're gonna do it all. We have just about everything planned for this episode, and this is going to be one of my best videos in my opinion. So make sure to stick around to the end.
System 5.
See what it City Hall.
So call the museum?
Sure.
Or call what?
Call the museum, see if somebody answers. Nobody's in there, but maybe it goes somewhere else. But you also could have called City Hall too.
So we're gonna try to do interviews, but everything's closed, like not like closed for the day, but like shut down. We called the museum, we called the Chamber of Commerce, no one answered. We were trying to find Brent Engel, which supposedly he works there, and that's basically what we thought, what we knew at the time. We couldn't find him. That's all we were going off of. And eventually we decided to go to the city hall, and we went in there, right? We were gonna go find, like you walk in, there's like the water department. We were gonna go find some other department, and right when we walk in, there's some guy just standing there. He's like, "Who are you looking for?" We're like, we're trying to, I guess, Brent Engel. And he's like, okay, I'll just give you his number. And so, well, he called him first. He's like, so there's this guy, who are you? I'm like, I'm Dylan Johnson. And I told him my whole thing while I'm there. And he's like, okay, I'll give him this number. And so that's how we got Brent's number. So thank you to that guy. I don't know who your name, you showed up when we needed you. So yeah, that's how we got his number. Thank you. Hey, Brent.
Yes.
Hey, I'm Dylan Johnson. I want to thank you for taking the time out of the day to do an interview with me. So I'm
sure. What's it for, sir?
I have a YouTube channel, and I'm just interested in the paranormal, and I wanted to do an episode where we come to Louisiana and kind of investigate MoMo.
Sure. I'd be happy to. What day are you looking at? I mean, I know you're obviously in town now, but have you been up to Star Hill?
Not yet. We're planning on doing an investigation tonight.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, give me a call in the morning. I'll know my schedule better by then. And
okay.
We'll see what we can do as far as, now if you just want some basic information, I'll be happy to give it to you on the phone.
Okay, I mean, we can do the interview tomorrow if that works.
Yeah, well, either way, either on the phone or in person. I hate not to be able to do it in person. I'd rather do it in person, but give me a call tomorrow morning. We'll see what we can do, okay?
Okay, I will.
All right, thank you. Good luck tonight, okay?
Thank you. Wait, can I just ask one thing?
Sure.
So if I wanted to try to like investigate MoMo tonight, like obviously Star Hill is a big spot, but do you have any other places you would recommend?
North of town, there's the river road that slinks down and then comes back out on Highway 79, just outside of town. Down in that area.
And is that like private property or?
Most of it isn't.
Okay, thank you.
Now Star Hill is owned by the city, but if you do go up there, you're going to find that it certainly would accommodate a Bigfoot-like creature, because there are many places up there where you can't see more than 10 feet back into the woods.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Trails.
All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow, sir.
Yeah, I'll give you a call. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Got ourselves an interview tomorrow, guys. Okay, we went around town going into the main shops and stores just trying to interview the locals.
Down near her home, and she'd poured concrete, and she'd have like an actual footprint. Yeah, the museum would be the best.
Yeah, it was closed though.
She wouldn't know of anybody who would want to be interviewed with her.
A resale shop,
Okay.
and that's been there forever. There's some older folks in there that may remember things a little bit better than what I remember. I mean, as kids, you know, at grandma's for the summer, riding four-wheelers, and we all swore we saw it.
Yeah.
We were out on four-wheelers one day, and it was me and my three cousins, they were all boys, and we all,
Yeah.
it was like very, I mean, it's like we just ran in front of us.
So I'm kind of doing a documentary about the MoMo sightings in the early 70s here. I don't know if you know about that.
Heard all about it.
Yeah, I figured. I was wondering if you or knew anybody who could maybe give us stories or unique.
There's only one person that I know of that I think something about his dad maybe, and he was on the news.
So we went to an antique store and a thrift store, and we actually got the name and the location of the original people who started the whole incident, Terry and Wally. And we found out where Terry works. I'm not gonna actually share that with you, but we might actually go interview the man himself. So yeah, that's crazy. Do you know a Terry? Harrison? Yeah.
Are you him?
Oh,
He works here. One of his buddies there.
Yeah. Is he here today?
He's working out of town.
Yeah, because we were just curious because we were directed here by a different local and we wanted to know if we could do an interview with them about the MoMo sightings. Okay, we're interviewing locals again. I have my Meta glasses on. This is a Gambino's Pizza restaurant. Hey. Why are they off there looking at us? So, do you guys have any stories on MoMo? Like, any good stories?
I personally don't. I mean, I know the legend.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it. I mean, we know that it made national news in like the 70s. Yeah. Okay. But that's pretty much it. I don't know anybody that has any personal accounts. Okay. On it. Yeah. All right. Well,
Thank you. Bro. This feels like Interstellar with all the cornfields and stuff. Like the cornfield chase. Anyways, we're up north of Louisiana right now. We're on a dirt road. And as you heard on the call, Brett Engel told us he recommended this place. So there's a river, Salt River, I believe, is up here. And there's kind of a little small road next to it. And we're gonna get out and we're gonna try to, I mean, he recommended this place. We're gonna try to see if we can see anything. But we're right place. We are like in the middle of nowhere. It's a conservation, actually. But yeah, we're on dirt roads and we're closing in on the river, and that's good because Bigfoot will probably like the river. So, do a Bigfoot call?
Not sure.
Well, what else?
It just doesn't look like it's an open area.
I want to do a knock.
There's a stick over here on the road I saw.
It's not gonna work.
Oh, 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 oh.
Okay, we're gonna go to the next spot, guys. I guess more into the woods of the conservation. I keep hearing a bird. It sounds like someone talking down there, but it's a bird. That's my first Bigfoot call. First Bigfoot video we've done. Okay, we went up to Ashburn. We couldn't find anything. That last clip you saw with the tree knocking, that was the last thing we've done. We forgot to set up the trail cam we brought. We brought a trail cam. We're gonna set it up near Marzoff Hill or Star Hill. We're gonna set it up and come back the next day and try to see if we caught anything, but forgot to set it up. So I guess we're gonna have to do that real quick. Also, Wally and Terry's house, we're gonna go find it. I actually have the address and I don't think it's still there. I've seen it on Google Maps. I don't think it's still there, but it's kind of back in the right by the hill. We're gonna go by it, show you on camera, and then we're gonna try to go up Marzoff Hill, try to find a way up. Because like I said, Brent, he said it was owned by the city, so we should not get in trouble going up there. So yeah, next time you see us, I guess we'll be at their house. Okay, I believe, yeah, that's Alan, right? No, that's Griffin. Next one should be Alan.
We're gonna turn right?
Yes.
Right. So, I mean, oh my God, his butt's hanging out.
Are we gonna get hurt?
Whoa. No, we're on the street. We're on the street.
Straight, please. I guess this is where it all happened.
So that house, is it burned down?
What the heck? Why is there just clothes everywhere?
Burn that dude's house. Did they actually tear the house down?
I just read an article. It gave us the address and it said this is where the house used to stand. So I'm assuming it's not here. Yeah, my camera's fogging up. My camera is fogging up bad, but actually it may be good. But supposedly around here is where it all happened, which, like Brent was saying, he is right. There's parts of these woods you cannot see more than 10 feet in front. And I was thinking it wasn't gonna even be that big of a hill, but like there could even still be a Bigfoot in there. MoMo can still be in there. And there's a trail up there, which I might go check that out now. So there's kind of this metal bar rope hanging in the way. So I don't know if that tells us you can't go back there, but it's owned by the city. So I mean, at least it's not someone's property. Like, we're not gonna get shot, just maybe arrested. Huh, looks scary back up in there. But around right in there is where Doris, Wally, and Terry Harrison lived. And this is where it started and basically made the whole town. Well, didn't make the town, but everyone knows, obviously, the legend of MoMo, the Missouri Monster. Put bug spray on. I got pants on now, as you can see. Right now, I mean, we don't have gadgets for Bigfoot. I don't know if there is a gadget for Bigfoot, like a thermal sensor, but I mean, we have a trail camera, got the strap, got a flashlight just in case. I mean, it doesn't get dark for 2 hours, but still. So we're gonna leave this here. We're gonna get it sometime tomorrow.
Looks like things were laying down here.
Yeah, I say this is perfect, right? You see that?
I think it's too close to that opening. I think this is a good area, don't you think? About 5 mosquitoes on your camera.
Huh?
On my screen.
This is where we're gonna put it. There's too many damn mosquitoes.
Right.
Oh, there's blood all over my hands.
Mosquito?
Yeah. This is horrible. Anyways, trail camera. I guess pan, this is what the area it's gonna be looking. Okay, well it's gonna be filming kind of an open clearing. Okay, yeah, that's it. It's gonna be filming an open clearing. There's mosquito bites on my forehead. But yeah, trail camera's right there. It's gonna be up all night. There's kind of an opening right here. The settings, it's set to, so obviously it's gonna get part of us because we're in front of it right now. But it's set to whenever it detects movement, it's going to take a 30-second video, and it's on sensitive. So even if the tiniest of movements, it's gonna record a 30-second video. So I mean, hopefully a deer or something. See, I want to do a Bigfoot call, but there's people close, and I don't want people to think that Bigfoot's back, and I don't want them coming up into the trying to look for us, which is the Bigfoot. Yeah, that's gonna be rolling all night. Like I said, record 30 seconds. Every time it sees movement, it's on sensitive. Hopefully we'll get Bigfoot, maybe a deer. Yeah, it's kind of next to this opening, but kind of back, maybe, so Bigfoot will be more enticed to go not so close to all the public people, but back in the woods. But bro, I'm covered in mosquito bites all over my face. My goodness, how much money would it take for you to use that? So back in there was where the Harrisons were. That's where it all started. The creature of Marzoff Hill, or Star Hill, or on Google Maps Marloff Hill, because they forgot to type the Z. You know, whatever you want to call it. Okay, Marzoff Hill or Star Hill, that was the only trail we could find. There was this other field by a creek we tried to find, but it was flooded. It was all corn. We couldn't really go in there. So we found this other trail about 10 miles away from Louisiana. It's kind of a wooded trail. There's kind of by a creek, so that's where we're at right now. We're on a trail right now. I'm whispering because we just saw a baby deer, but I see that little tunnel. So I guess I'm gonna go back in here. I don't know where it leads, but I guess if we were to say Bigfoot, this is where it's at. How'd you get a spider web? There's spider webs all over. There's baby frogs everywhere. I'm looking for footprints. Even come from? If you hear talking off in the distance, there's people hiking on a different trail than this, but you can barely hear them off in the distance, which is why I don't want to do any calls, because then one, they might do it back and we'll think it's Bigfoot. Two, they're gonna think we're a Bigfoot.
Where's the river?
Can you hear one knock?
Yes.
And it could have been an acorn, but it was like a...
No, it sounded like a knock. This would be a perfect place for them to live, back here in this, right by this river. I would imagine this just wraps in a big circle back to the beginning, hopefully.
One more, we didn't get a response. Man, this MoMo's hard to find. I guess I'll cut back later. Bro, we're gonna have to hitchhike home, guys. We're lost. It's getting dark. We're on some random road because this is just where the path ended, and we have no idea where we're at. It smells like inside of a pumpkin. It gets dark in like 20 minutes. I guess if you see us in like the car again, we're at our hotel. We found our car.
Yeah, it's a deer.
Yeah, the
It's like
deer.
someone hit it and then some animals just picked at it.
Yeah.
Cooperfield. That Cooperfield had lost the bathroom lesson. Huh? The bathroom's probably lost.
Okay, so good news, we eventually found the car. I mean, I'm here right now, we found the car, but that was the end of the night. We went home, got a hotel in Bowling Green, and the clip starts the next day when we call Brent in the morning.
Hello.
Hey Brent, this is Dylan.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. I was just gonna check in and see what time you wanted to meet up for the kind of interview thing. We're in Bowling Green, we're like 15 minutes away, but...
Oh, I'm in Bowling Green at work. I tell you what, you can come on by and we can just talk here.
Okay, come on by now?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, bye-bye.
Bye. So yes, we finally got the interview with Brent Engel, and here it is. So, I'm Dylan Johnson. I'm from the Kansas City area, Lee Summit, and I've been doing YouTube for a while now, and I like paranormal. I like going to investigate ghosts and like haunted houses, and I'm doing Bigfoot today because that has fascinated me for a while. And I've heard of Louisiana for a while now, and I wanted to come here and interview people, and I saw you, I heard about you, and I wanted to interview you the most.
Thank you.
So I heard I know you were here in 1972, is that right?
Well, I wasn't. I mean, I was 9 years old in 1972. Let me start at the beginning, okay? The first MoMo sighting in Pike County, Missouri was in 1971. Two women from St. Louis were returning along Highway 79 northwest of Louisiana, and they stopped for a picnic at one of the scenic overviews, which you can still go to. They were sitting down for a picnic and they smelled something foul, and they looked over to the forest, and there was standing this creature grunting at them.
Yeah.
And scared the life out of them. Of course, they ran and jumped back in their car without realizing they left their keys on the table. So they had to honk the horn and distract whatever this thing was, and go get their keys and run back to the car and take off, which they did. Word of warning, don't eat peanut butter sandwiches out in the woods, because apparently MoMo loves peanut butter, yeah. So in July 1972, a 15-year-old girl was at her house near Star Hill in Louisiana. She heard her younger brother screaming, and she looked out and she saw this thing, this big, hairy, ugly, stinky thing standing over by the side of the woods there on Star Hill. And she didn't know what it was. She got her brothers back inside. She called her father, who worked for the city. He came out. That's kind of where the whole thing really took off. There were search parties formed to go up and look on Star Hill. There was a lot of publicity about it. The three major television networks at the time, which is all we had, ABC, NBC, and CBS, came. The New York Times was here.
Wow.
Lots of different magazines, all trying to find MoMo. Well, no physical evidence was ever found, but there were additional reported sightings in 1972. And the woman who first saw MoMo as a teenager, she's still alive, as are her brothers. Now the youngest brother, from what I'm told, doesn't really talk about it a lot. I think he was 5 years old.
Yeah.
Terry, the 8-year-old, I still see him once in a while. And I talked to Doris a few years ago. She really doesn't want to talk about it anymore. She says, I stand by my story. Nobody's going to convince me otherwise. And she has told the same story over and over and over.
Yeah.
It's not as many times as she's told it, I'm surprised that there haven't been a little bit of, well, this happened, and then later she might have said this happened. There are no discrepancies at all in her story.
Yeah, it's consistent. So I tried to talk to Terry yesterday. I got referred there, and he wasn't there, but we tried to interview him.
Yeah, he works there, yeah.
Yeah, I might get a call back from him.
Yeah.
Do you still, obviously you have interest in today, with him today, but do you ever go out and try to find more evidence of him?
I don't go out and try to find evidence, but as the president of the Louisiana Area Historical Museum, I do have a great interest in the history of MoMo. After the initial fervor died down, Louisiana still celebrated MoMo. There were MoMo sidewalk sales for years. We just had this year kind of a revision of things with a MoMo festival.
Oh, nice.
Well, it was called Legends of Liberty, but it featured MoMo. Now, there was a car show and there's some other activities, but there was a MoMo statue unveiled at 4th and Georgia Streets in downtown Louisiana. There was a MoMo calling contest, which I won, by the way. I think I was the only competitor. But it's the interest is still there because some of the people are still alive, and because it's one of those things that hasn't been solved yet. It's still a mystery. It's like other mysteries that are out there. It's the Loch Ness Monster. It's what happened to Amelia Earhart. It's all these things that we don't know.
Yeah.
The one person who was really good, and I still try to get him, he's off the city council now. He's a former mayor. Don Giltner is his name. He and his wife, Priscilla, were vacationing in Mississippi in July 1972. They're both educators. She was a teacher. He was an administrator.
Okay.
And their son came back to the camp and said, "Hey, look, we're part of the national news," because he had a newspaper saying, there's been this creature spotted in Louisiana. His wife called back because she thought, you know what, that sounds like so and so and so.
Yeah.
And she called back and got the 3 kids to admit that it was a hoax. The whole thing was a hoax.
Okay.
That they dressed up in a ghillie suit and gone out and gave the appearance of, I think they took some kind of stuffed animal and made it look like a dead dog, and that it was a hoax. So she maintained until her death a few years ago that it was a hoax, and he still does too. Don is still alive. He, like I said, just got off the city council, but every time I talk to him about it, and I see him from time to time, every time I talk to him about it, I go, "So, you want to tell me?" And he just says, "Nice try." The school superintendent right now is the son of the police chief at the time, Shelby Ward. Dr. Tom Ward is the school superintendent, and I asked him a few weeks ago. That was the last time I saw him to ask. I said, "So, you gonna tell me?" He goes, "No, if I tell you, I have to kill you."
So yesterday we went to Star Hill. We actually placed a trail cam there. We're gonna pick that up today and see if we have anything. We went up to Ashburn, the conservation. And by the Salt River, I believe. And so we might investigate more today.
It's just a fascinating story. It's still fascinating to us because it is that mystery. We don't know. I believe that Bigfoots are real. And that's because, in many cases, the Native Americans have stories
Yeah.
of Bigfoot-like creatures.
Yeah.
And if the Indians can't identify something that's out there, there must be some element of truth to it.
Yeah. So after 2 weeks, was it about 2 weeks that the whole town was like talking about MoMo?
Yeah, it was about 2 to 3 weeks.
So
all of July of '72, yeah.
So-
And then it kind of died down. But again, Louisiana for a few years kept up the momentum.
Yeah.
And there are people who still come here. One of my colleagues who's not here today, unfortunately, her father cast a 3-toed bipedal footprint.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she still has it. In fact, is she in here? Oh yeah, there she is. That's it right there.
Was that the one found
Her
on
father.
the farm?
Yeah, her
Nice.
father cast that. Yeah.
So, do you have any theories of like after like the 2 weeks or so? Do you have any theories of where this MoMo went? Like, did he leave town? Did he?
I think that a lot of researchers will say that these are migratory creatures. There's a farmer outside of Bowling Green here who claims that several Bigfoots, a family of Bigfoots, comes to his farm, but every 2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
They're not there constantly. And they don't live there permanently. That's not their address.
Yeah. That's interesting.
They migrate. And people will say, well, why don't you get a picture of them? And he goes, well, Bigfoots don't pose for selfies.
Mm-mm. So do you think there's anyone else in town that would be interested in doing an interview or just featuring?
You could call Tom Ward, the school superintendent. I mean, like I said, he was the son of the
Shelby
police
Ward?
chief at the time, Shelby Ward, and he went up on Star Hill looking for. He was part of the search parties.
Yeah.
He was in his he was a teenager, I think. Then he was part of the search parties. And if you, as you know from going up there, and I may have told you this, there are many parts of it where you can see why it would be easy to hide, because you go back 10. If you would walk 10 feet back in some parts of Star Hill, I couldn't see you. It's that thick. The vegetation is that thick. The fact that more than 50 years later we're still talking about MoMo the Missouri Monster, it's just amazing. Person you ought to get in touch with, and I don't have his phone number anymore, unfortunately, but his website is Bill White, W-H-Y-T-E, Bill White, W-H-Y-T-E.
He's the one who sung the song. Right?
He's the one who sang the song. He worked down here at what was then KPCR radio. It's now KJFM radio. It's the barn that you pass on Highway 54 going to Louisiana there at the Pike County Fairgrounds. But he composed that song.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You've probably reviewed some of this stuff. I don't know if this article has the picture of the. This was like one of the, this was in an ad for MoMo days after. This is like 73, 74, but yeah, I mean, that's what they used to try to, the MoMo sidewalk sales. So, yeah. So the Dairy Queen had a MoMo burger.
Yeah. Six Flags had like a ride.
Yeah. Did you see anything up on Star Hill?
Not yet.
Mosquitoes?
A lot of mosquitoes.
Yeah, mosquitoes, yeah. I got some right here.
Yeah, put that DEET or whatever on. Even that will keep some of them away. Some of them they may be monsters themselves.
Yeah, we have to go back up there to get the trail camera like later today, so that's going to be fun.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Well, but it is kind of creepy walking up there.
Yeah.
And even in the daytime, when we did that thing with Living St. Louis, it was like, okay, somebody's watching us.
Yeah, it's so like dark and like it's like a difference. Yeah.
And like I said, you walk back 10 feet into those woods, you can't see anything.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
Well.
Yeah. So thank you. I appreciate you taking the time to stop by. Yeah, you bet.
Thank you.
Good luck with it.
Do you have those books to buy, or?
Yes. You can have this one. It's a little. I could make you copies of the story. Whichever would work best. It's got a lot of different stories about, and like I said, this is the second book, or this is the third book I wrote about Pike County. Thank you again.
You're welcome. Do you want a copy of that article? I do.
You want a copy of the artitle?
Sure.
I can make
Thank
one
you
for
so much.
You bet.
Thank you.
Before I did this, I was in print and broadcast journalism. Our copier is kind of messed up, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages here.
Perfect.
You're welcome.
Would it be crazy to ask you to sign this?
Oh, heck no. I can be happy to do that. Happy hunting. How about that?
Thank you, Grant.
You bet, Dylan. I appreciate you coming by.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
And last thing, do you know where I could find like any like merchandise for MoMo? Like a little souvenir?
Yes. Would you like a shirt and
Sure.
a Christmas ornament?
Yeah.
Are you going back to Louisiana?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Want to pick up your
Oh yeah, the
trail cam?
Yeah, I gotta pick up the trail
Yeah,
cam.
don't forget that.
What time are you going there right now?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Tell you what, meet me at the museum.
Thank you so much, Brent. That interview was awesome. I enjoyed talking to you. If you're watching this, thank you. So he printed out a few pages from his third book, and they're just about MoMo and the history of Louisiana. And so that was a souvenir. I actually got him to sign that. Thank you so much. And then we drove to his museum. He not only gave me a ornament, but he gave me this, the Louisiana Historic Museum, MoMo, Missouri, Louisiana. Yes, thank you. He gave us a private personal tour of the museum. It was awesome. He knows a lot about Pike County history. I couldn't thank you more. He was awesome. We're now going to a couple more local places, and we're going to try to interview some people.
MoMo stories you want to share?
I think so.
He didn't hear you. Stories?
MoMo.
Stories.
MoMo, up by me? No. MoMo, I've never seen it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now,
Well, that was something. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna go in this ice cream shop and ask if Brooke is here. And then if Brooke is here, I'm going to, I guess she knows more about MoMo. I have 30 minutes before these glasses will stop recording, so we'll see. Hey. Do you know if Brooke is working here? Okay. Well, I guess she's not here. Brent referred us to, I guess, Dr. Tom Ward, superintendent of the local school district. So I guess we're just gonna call him now, see if he answers. It's a Thursday, so I don't know.
Hello, you've reached Louisiana School District. Please press 1 to reach the elementary school office.
Superintendent's office.
Hey, am I able to speak to Dr. Ward?
He just left to go to Rotary. He'll be back about 1:15.
Okay, thank you. We are here. This is right after we tried to call the superintendent. I'm going back to get the trail cam. I don't know, man. Honestly, I hope it's still there. It's just in and out. I don't have bug spray. I don't have my tennis shoes. I did put on the pants, but it's just me recording on my glasses. In and out. I doubt we got anything. Not even like a raccoon or, I don't know, maybe a squirrel. Yeah, I see it. It's still here. Well, I mean, at least no one stole it. Bigfoot didn't take it. It's probably my most, like, complicated video. It's all over the place. One minute I'm interviewing people. The next I'm getting a trail cam. Okay, we got it, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. Probably should have done that before I took it off. I didn't think about it. Well, I'm gonna stop recording and I'm gonna make it down to the car and we'll check the footage in the car. I guess we're reviewing the footage. I don't know, I guess the battery's dead. Okay, I'm putting I put the SD card in the big adapter and we're gonna import it and we're gonna see if we have anything. I'm gonna view the files right now. It's not letting me open it. I don't know. I guess I can try one more thing. It died. That's the problem. It died. Which, why is it a trail camera if it dies, if you can't even use it once? Okay, so we're in a library right now. I mean, we had to do all of this. And I finally just took out all the batteries, plugged in the 6V charger, and then hooked that up to my computer, and it turned on. And so I guess we're gonna see if we have any footage. Okay, damaged file. Nice, nice, damaged file. Okay. I guess they're all damaged files. Okay. Oh, I don't think we got anything. It keeps, I guess I'll show you what it says. So this is what I recorded just now. That's in the library. That was an accident. But then it says damaged file. And it does say it's the only one. But I guess I'll let you guys know if we somehow get some footage off of it. The file was corrupted on my laptop. It couldn't open, but I ran it through the uncorrupted, and it said either there was no video, which that obviously there was video, so I guess it couldn't recover the video. But for some reason, it could recover the audio, but for some reason, there was 4.5 hours of audio in one file, which I don't know if that's I have 4.5 hours of audio. And I don't know if this is from the trail, like obviously it's from the trail camera, but I don't know if it's just gonna be blank. So yeah, that's interesting. I'm gonna try to run it through my editing program. Okay, yeah, looking at that's what I'm looking at right now. Basically, I downloaded 4.5 hours of nothing. There's no audio, there's no video. So I don't know what happened. I guess the trail camera batteries died and corrupted. I don't even know. They shouldn't have even died. But I guess that's the conclusion to the trail camera. Okay, we're gonna try to call back and see if he's here.
Superintendent's office, may I help you?
Hey, I was just wondering if Dr. Ward was back.
May I ask who's calling?
I'm Dylan Johnson. Brent Engel sent me his way.
Okay, just a minute, please. Hello?
Hey, is this Dr. Ward?
Got him. What's up?
Hey, I'm Dylan Johnson. I'm from Kansas City area, and I'm doing an investigation about MoMo, the Missouri monster. And I just
What about him?
talked to Brent, and he sent me your way.
Okay. What do you want to know?
So I understand that your dad was the chief of police at the time, and that I believe you went on the manhunt up the Marzoff Hill. Is that correct?
That's correct. Also during that time, I had to stay home and answer the phone because during that about a 10-day period, we were getting calls from all over the country and all over the world.
Oh wow. Well, I kind of wanted to know like the story from your perspective.
Well, again, I was 19 years old. I was just finished my freshman year of college, home for the summer working. And, this report came out. I know my father was really concerned because there were a number of individuals that thought that, they could go hunting for the Missouri monster.
Yeah.
If there was one. And I know that my dad, along with Gus Artis was the conservation agent at that time.
Okay.
They thought it was a good idea to, they shut off Marzoff Hill so nobody could go up there.
Yeah.
And I think I might be the last surviving person alive that was on that search party that went up Marzoff Hill.
Wow.
Looking for any remnants or signs of any being that could be up there.
Yeah, did you find anything?
No.
No.
And it was a very coordinated search too. And it was a line, and about every 20 yards apart. We started at the bottom, went up the hill. We did have one encounter.
Yeah.
As we were coming up over a pond bank, we came face to face with a black Angus cow.
Yeah, did it scare you? Like, did you guys think it was MoMo?
I was the one that came in contact with it, and I didn't think it was MoMo, but it just caught me off guard.
I've also heard like a rumor that somebody dressed up in a ghillie suit and it was a whole hoax. Do you know anything about that?
That was a rumor that I think, and I don't know if you don't quote me on this, but I think we had a teacher here at school, because it was in the summertime, it wasn't during school.
Yeah.
That there was a teacher that overheard a conversation, or some boys told her that they had dressed up in the suit. And back then there wasn't a ghillie suit. That they had dressed up and done that, but there was never any confirmation that had happened.
Yeah, just the rumors.
I'm a superintendent of schools, and I've been in education 51 years.
Yeah.
If kids do something, they talk, and you're going to hear about it, because they can't keep their mouth shut.
Mm-hmm.
But that was never confirmed. I answered the phone most of the time, and I had conversations with people from all over, news media from all over the country,
Yeah.
all over the world. But have you ever heard of Roger Patterson?
Yeah, the out in California,
Yes.
Yeah.
I had a conversation with him.
Oh wow.
He actually called, and which, I could only tell him what I do, but I had a very interesting conversation with him, and then it was about 15 years later that his daughter tracked me down, because she after Roger had passed away, she was going through his notes, because she was writing a memoir of his encounters, because supposedly he has the only footage of a Bigfoot.
Yeah.
And she found my name, and she tracked me down, and I've given her the same information that I'm telling you. But it was a very interesting conversation. That is my most notable person that I talked to.
Yeah. So your dad, Shelby Ward, the whole time he was on like Marzoff Hill and like doing the search, like did he believe he was like looking for like a monster? Like did he like think it was a hoax? Did he think he was actually gonna find something?
I'm going to tell you what, my father never did say one way or the other. His number one concern was the protection of people, that nobody got hurt if somebody did something stupid.
What do you think?
I don't know. I think if there was something, we would have found something.
Yeah.
There would have been some form of evidence that there was something there on the hill. But the search, we didn't find anything. But that's not saying, what I'm going to say is, that's not saying that there wasn't anything there. Okay?
Yeah, I
Just
agree.
because we don't find anything. But I'm a little skeptical about things. But then again, we never know what can be out there. But there's all kinds of, rumors that supposedly it was found and it was transplanted. I heard this, that it was transplanted, that we found something and it was moved to another location. And that was a rumor that's just been brought back to my attention.
Yeah.
Since I moved back to town.
Yeah, I don't know what to believe either. Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Wait, can I ask one more thing?
You can ask anything.
So, like in the newspapers, like people reported seeing like lights and kind of like fireball looking stuff over the trees.
I don't know where that came from.
Yeah.
That was never reported or talked about during that whole time.
Oh.
I didn't hear about that until there was a documentary put out.
Well, that's interesting.
Did you see the documentary?
I don't think so.
her on there.
I think so, because I remember a girl saying that her dad was the chief of police, so I may have seen that one. I'm not sure.
There was never any, I didn't hear that until, well, after the fact.
Yeah.
Might have been lights and UFOs or whatever.
I think that's it. I mean, unless you have anything else you'd like to say, I'm gonna thank you.
I've told you everything that I know. It was the place, Marzal Scario needs to be confined and keep people off them, because they're number one, because you don't know the crazies that are out there that are going to do something.
Yeah, I agree.
And it got a little hectic around town.
Well, thank you so much for talking to me, and taking the time out of your day.
You're welcome. If you ever need anything else, if I can help you, just give me a call.
I will. Thank you.
All right. Yep, have a great day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
So we just interviewed the last person who's basically was a part of that search, so that's interesting. It was different from Brent because Brent wasn't here, and we got more, like, he has more like knowledge of like MoMo himself, but it's interesting having the talking to the son of the chief of police and his, I guess, point of view as the son and like in town, like, and kind of the people answering the calls, and just his dad being the chief of police, that perspective, as opposed to Brent and like his like specializing in MoMo versus specializing like in like what his dad knew. So that's kind of different. You get two different like two different sides from like one big event, so that was really interesting. So I was actually in town because I'm kind of doing a documentary on MoMo.
Yeah.
And I was wondering if you have any like stories, or if you like have any like cool like.
Not that I know of, but we used to play up on that hill where MoMo was supposedly seen, and one of my friends' family is the one who saw MoMo.
Yeah, the Harrisons?
Yes.
Yeah.
I grew up with the Harrisons. But other than that, no, I never saw MoMo, and other than that, I don't have any cool stories.
Okay,
I went to school where somebody saw MoMo out the window, or but other than that, I haven't seen MoMo, and that's all I know.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. I wish I had some cool story.
Yeah, it's.
But I don't.
Yeah.
Sorry. I know Christina Windmiller had the MoMo's footprint at one time.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's like the cast of it?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I heard about that.
Yeah, she had the cast of it.
Sir? So I'm in town, and I was kind of doing a documentary on like the MoMo sightings, and I was kind of asking the locals if they have any stories.
I don't know.
Sir? I got a crazy question. Do you have any like MoMo stories?
I don't know. I'm from this town, and half the time I don't even know what's here.
Yeah.
Possibly.
You know, I've been in this town for about 26 hours now, and this is going to conclude my investigation. I'm not doing any more interviews. I'm not doing any more phone calls. I'm done with the MoMo investigation, and this is my first investigation video. Well, I've done ghosts, but I've never done one to this extent where I basically interviewed the whole town, man. And I got this shirt, I set up the trail cam. It was disappointing. We got nothing from the trail cam. It all got corrupted, if there even was something. This is the end of my first investigation, maybe another chapter in this YouTube channel. I'm not sure, but I'm going to come to a conclusion, and that conclusion is I am not certain what to think. I don't know. He could still be out there. We did not get evidence, but the town is alive. A lot of people had stories. A lot of people told us they saw him. The lady at the antique store said he ran across while they were on their ATV. We talked to Brant Angle. It's just what we did in this video, just this whole investigation. I don't think we came up empty-handed. Obviously, we didn't come in contact with MoMo, but that would have been like, obviously, I did not come to this town thinking we were gonna meet MoMo himself. But we did meet a lot of new friends today, and yesterday, past 26 hours, and I'm gonna come to the conclusion that MoMo could be out there and he could still be out there. So come here, meet the locals. I'm sure many people would want to interview and talk with you as they did with me. All these people were super kind. I'm gonna say thank you to all of these people. Brent Engel, he was our main guy. I'm gonna say thank you to Tom Ward. I'm gonna say thank you. The lady at the grocery store kept coming up to us, giving some more information. I'm gonna say thank you to everyone we interviewed, everyone who helped us. And I hope you enjoyed today's video. I will be back soon. But yeah, we got to get out to St. Louis for another video that's coming. I hope you enjoyed. This is my first time I've done a video like this, and I hope it was a good one. But yeah, bye.